Humanoid reptiles. An overview of the scientifically proven humanoid reptiles of Nazca. We will start with a brief introduction about what seems to be the greatest find in human history, followed by an overview of the general characteristics of this newly discovered humanoid species. We will take a closer look at the unique head structure of the humanoid reptiles, and continue to the unusual features of the torso. Then, we will inspect the tridactyl hands and feet, and the unique specialities of the limbs that set this species apart from any other known on Earth. We will take a look at the skeleton, and especially the hollow bones, followed by a close examination of the reptilian-like skin. We will proceed with the amazingly revealing reproductive system of the female holotype. Then, we continue with the phylogeny, and try to identify an evolutionary common ancestor. Afterwards we summarize the conclusions made by various doctors, biologists and other scientists who studied the physical specimens or scientific data in great detail. Lastly, we will list the overwhelming amount of arguments in favor of the authenticity of the findings, all supported by scientific evidence, which refute all, mostly unscientific, accusations of the detractors. Part 1, Introduction. In late 2015, Leandro Sarmiento, a Wawita, or tomb raider, came across a hidden cave near the city of Palpa, in the mountains of the Nazca region, in southern Peru. Inside, beneath a slab of stone, he found hollows, containing strange little bodies, buried in white powder. These anthropomorphic, small greys, have been described as humanoid reptiles because of their similar appearance with terrestrial reptilian species, especially due to their lizard or snake-like skin. The mummified bodies of the humanoid reptiles were completely dried out and well preserved, thanks to the protective white powder that was analyzed in a laboratory and identified as diatomaceous earth, which consists of fossilized remains of diatoms, a major group of algae, and acts as a natural non-toxic pesticide. Seeking scientific advice, Leandro introduced himself as Mario to the French researcher Thierry Jomin, president of the Instituto Ingari Cusco. Mario, keeping the exact location for himself at first, provided the researchers, physicians and scientists that Thierry Jomin gathered over time, with a rising number of strange mummified bodies, body parts and artifacts. Over the next years, about 10 mummified specimens would be studied by the Instituto Ingari Cusco. Among these is Josefina. This female unfortunately died while pregnant. She has a metal implant on her chest, probably for medical purposes. She is the most studied specimen, being the holotype for her entire species. Meet Alberto, who is with 60.5 centimeters, or 2 feet, the tallest of the bunch. He was still growing and possibly had a bone disease. He also has a superficial metal implant, inserted at the right hip. This is Victoria, the sitting one. Victoria most likely is a female, and due to her missing head, we get a unique insight into her body. Meet the family. The smallest of this trio has a height of only 44 centimeters or 1 foot 4 inches. Parts of their skin is exposed, revealing the reptilian skin underneath. There are also 2 mummified heads, which seem to belong to the same species. Astonishingly, they clearly show that the occipital opening is located in the middle of the base of the skull. No other terrestrial species has a feature like this. After the scientists found that the bodies were of biological origin, Clinical examinations of the biological material were carried out between 2017 and 2018, and publicly available medical reports were written by various doctors and other specialists, and officially presented to the Congress of the Republic of Peru on November 19, 2018.